Excuse me. Robin, could I see you for a moment?
That's just Robin's stuff.
Yeah, I know who it is.
You better get a grip on your nerves or she's going to know something's up. She's not stupid.
Well, I don't have nerves about you. I just don't like the way you act around her.
What is so terrible about trying to be friendly?
Well, you're not. You're trying to talk to me over her head. Don't pretend you don't know what I'm saying. Don't do it anymore.
Well, I'm not likely to see much of Robin for at least a year or so, am I? She's going to Yale tomorrow. So I would say you don't have to worry about it. Jason, I am trying to take your pulse, not raise it. Okay? So that you can get out of here and go spend a nice last day with Robin. Thank you.
Robin, I've known you for a lot of years. I've watched you grow up, haven't I? Sit down, please. I have seen you handle the worst that life can dish out with dignity and grace. And I want you to be around for a long time.
I intend to be. I mean, you've taught me how to take care of myself. I know how to read my own lab reports and look for warning signs.
Let me be clear right from the outset. The monitoring, the follow-up, everything that we've done with you is standard operational procedure. It is part of the overall strategy to fight HIV to a draw for as long as we can. That is a sound and feasible. What if I were to tell you that you had a shot at fighting to win?
Jason, can I say something without you biting my head off? I think that you have been great to Robin. No, I really do, okay? There might have been times when I came across as being jealous. To be honest with you, there were times when I was. But for you to treat her like a queen as she's leaving and take her on this whirlwind tour to the ocean and back, it's very sweet. And other people might wonder, but I know how things stand, so I know it's completely unselfish and that you have no other motivation than just to be nice.
I wasn't just being nice to Robin.
What would you call it? You know what I mean. So she decided what she was going to major in?
Yeah, pre-med. She wants to be a doctor.
God.
What?
I don't know. Isn't that kind of pushing it a little bit?
Pushing what?
Well, Jason, college is 4 years, and then medical school is another 4 years, and then they have a residency and an internship.
Yeah, and?
And that's a long time.
Meaning what?
That it's a long time.
For what?
It's a long time for her to be away from you. And I'm sure you're going to miss her. Our friends will.
That's right.
You know something else? I'm really glad that they didn't break your nose. It goes really good with your face. Which goes really good with the rest of you. Smile! It is a beautiful day outside. And your blood pressure's happy. So somebody will be in with your discharge papers and any special instructions Dr. Jones wants you to follow. I'll see ya.
We used to think that the virus just remained inactive and dormant for years until people got sick. But now we know that in an untreated person, even in a healthy one like yourself, HIV can produce billions of copies of itself every day. Now, the reason that our lab tests miss all this is because your immune system is still clearing it away.
Billions?
I don't mean to scare you. And the upside about this is that our body's defenses are proving tougher against this virus than we ever thought they were.
Still, I always thought that everything was asleep inside of me, like there was nothing going on, like there would be a battle someday, but not right now. I mean, are you saying that I should start treatment?
I'm not telling you to do anything. Have you read anything about the new drug combinations being used?
Yeah, who hasn't? I mean, they're not just in research trials.
No, that's right. Most of them are being prescribed. Unfortunately, there are so many possible combinations of these drugs that are being tested.
Right. Can I afford to wait until there's an answer?
Well, there are many reasons to wait. I mean, so far we have nothing proven, that works better than our body's own defenses, or even longer. On the other hand, science may never find a one-size-fits-all combination to fight every conceivable strain of every conceivable virus in every patient. Now, if waiting is not going to find the right combination for you, why wait?
Where do we start, if that's what we decided to do?
Well, I would start on a trial basis with 4 drugs versus 5, because hopefully then you get a second chance. And the other thing I got to tell you is that in 90% of the patients who were treated this way, there were no new copies of the virus being produced.
From billions to none.
None that could be measured.
But these people, they were already doing okay. Like me.
No. They were a lot sicker than you are. There's no question that this kind of drug treatment works a lot better in healthier patients.
Well, then what's the downside? I mean, I want to be realistic about this.
Okay. Then maybe it's time that we redefine realistic.
Why wouldn't I just want to do this right now? Why wouldn't I want to just start this afternoon?
I wouldn't let you. Too many questions to ask, too many things to think about, too many things to talk about. You've got to talk to Mac. I would start you on 15 to 20 pills a day. And once you start, there's no going back. Of course, if one of the drugs don't work, we'll substitute it. But you can't skip doses. You can't take the weekend off. You can't change your mind, because that is a recipe for viral resistance. And then there's the cost.
Yeah, I thought I read $20,000 a year. That can't be right.
Don't be too sure.
Well, I have insurance.
Technically, none of these drugs is approved for you. They could refuse to pay. Look, don't pressure yourself with these options. They're going to be there next week, next month. I mean, we can talk about this when you come home for Thanksgiving.
You really have no recommendation, one way or the other?
It's got to be your call, Robin. That's the way we've always played this.
But if you were me, what would you do? Maybe that's not fair to ask.
If you were my daughter, I would call in the prescription right now and pray that I wasn't making a mistake. And the honest-to-God truth is, and I hope that it's not irresponsible of me to say this,
Alan, I'm very lucky. If I take these pills the rest of my life,
that would be hallelujah time. And you might even get luckier. You see, our cells are being replaced all the time.
Wait a minute. How long does the Chiso live?
Not very long.
How long before they're all replaced?
The estimate they're kicking around now is about 3 years.
So if this virus is stopped for 3 years,
Go on.
and all the infected cells are gone, then I wouldn't have HIV anymore,
Theoretically.
and I could be a doctor. I could have kids. I could grow old.
Yes.
I might live.
Okay. So we're playing for new stakes now, right? I've given you a lot to take away with you. And, I'm not going to say goodbye to you because I know that I'm going to be hearing from you, okay?
Mr. Morgan, it's not just for your sake, it's for the hospital's too.
What'd you say to her?
She's all right.
Mr. Morgan, please.
It's okay, Tom.
Let's go. Thank you.